So why the name Alderking? Years ago when I was in college, I had to take a course, Introduction to Music course, as part of my studies, and one of the pieces that we covered as part of that course was the Alderking. And of all the music that we studied in that course, I remember that one being a piece that particularly stuck with me for years after that, even after school. And so when it came time to record this album and I had to decide what name I was going to release the music under, and I came up with my list of options, that piece kept coming to my mind and kind of just kept sticking to my head as something I could use as a title. Now, in spite of my aforementioned affinity for Europe and European mythology, I am myself dreadfully American. And so it felt a little bit strange for me to use a name like Alderking for the band, since it's a half translation of a German word. And so I instead looked up what the translation would be into English, and that was where I found out that the translation is actually, or one of the translations is Alderking, and that was how I landed on the name. I have gotten the question several times as to why I decided to use a band or an artist name at all, and why I didn't use just simply use my own name. And it's a fair question, considering that there are no other musicians playing on the album. It is all me playing all the parts. And to me the answer was, I had a very definitive vision for the type of music I wanted to make with this project, and along with having plans for future albums that I would release under the same name. And being an artistic pursuit, I wanted to give it a name that kind of defined it outside of my own, outside of other work that I might do musically that might be in a different style. I wanted it to have its own name that sort of encapsulated the type of music that I was trying to make. And I guess this part of me that still clings on to the hope that maybe for the next album there will be more than just me playing the instruments. I'm certainly in a better position now than I was when I started in terms of networking with other musicians. So whether it's a static band or just a collective of musicians contributing to it, I'm excited for all the possibilities.